They say good conversation is marked by naturalness, spontaneity, and sincerity. The art of effective communication means expressing your thoughts or ideas clearly and concisely. It's far more than just exchanging words. It's the key to building connections, shaping ideas, and unlocking human potential. In every conversation lies the power to inspire, to heal, and to transform. Whether it's the deep vulnerability of personal dialogue or a strategic eloquence of public speaking, how we communicate shapes our relationships, influences opportunities, and ultimately defines our lives. Communication is more than just words. It's a dynamic mix of non-verbal cues, brain activity, and emotional connection. In fact, up to 93% of communication relies on body language, facial expressions, and tone. Meaningful conversations don't only enrich social lives but also promote brain health and strengthen connections through mechanisms like mirror neurons, which foster empathy, and silence too plays a vital role, offering space for reflection and understanding. On average, people speak about 16,000 words a day, adjusting tone to the audience. Even self-talk, inner conversations are now seen as a powerful tool for creativity and focus. Mastering the art of communication can transform relationships, create opportunities, and improve life outcomes. However, conversations aren't always easy, and we often encounter difficult talkers. For instance, the tiresome talker, one who speaks endlessly, dominating the conversation. The trifling talker offers little substance or value in their words. The tedious talker rambles without overreaching a clear point. The tattling talker thrives on gossip and spreading rumors. The tautological talker repeats ideas unnecessarily, adding no new insights. The tenacious talker clings stubbornly to arguments even when proving wrong. The tactless talker makes thoughtless, insensitive remarks without regard for others' feelings. The temperamental talker lets exaggerated emotions dominate the conversation. The tantalizing talker contradicts or disputes trivial matters for no reason. The torturous talker confuses listeners with long, convoluted stories. The tranquil talker speaks so slowly that they bore the audience. The torpedo talker bombards conversations with rapid-fire words, overwhelming others. And the triumphant talker insists on winning every argument, sometimes fabricating facts to do so. So how do we handle these challenging communicators? First, acknowledge their points to show respect. Gently redirect or summarize to keep the conversation balanced, and use body language to signal shifts. For example, with a tenacious talker, validate their concerns but set boundaries. With a tiresome talker, gently redirect the conversation with friendly prompts to involve others. With a tactless talker, respond calmly and rephrase if needed to maintain sensitivity. Practice active listening using non-verbal cues. Reflective listening and paraphrasing can create understanding and empathy. Ultimately, staying patient and adaptive fosters more constructive and engaging communication. So what makes an effective communicator? There are several key elements. Listening. Listening is the foundation of good communication. It helps you understand others' thoughts and emotions, making them feel valued and heard. Clarity. When you speak, ensure your message is clear and concise. Ambiguity can leave your listener confused and frustrated. Tone. Tone is everything. A warm, friendly tone can make others feel at ease, while a firm tone commands attention. Pacing. Speaking too quickly can overwhelm listeners, while speaking too slowly risks losing their interest. Find the right balance. Confidence. Confidence is the bedrock of effective communication. When you believe in your words, others will too. Body language. Your gestures, facial expressions, and posture should align with your words to reinforce your message. Non-verbal communication speaks volumes. Effective communication also requires knowing your audience and tailoring your message. Speaking to colleagues differs from talking with friends, and your tone, style, and content should fit the context. In today's global world, cultural sensitivity is crucial. What resonates in one setting may not in the other. Be adaptable and always be attentive to how your audience reacts. So what are communication barriers? Communication barriers often arise, and these can fall into 5 categories. Physical barriers, environmental challenges that hinder communication due to surroundings. Emotional barriers, these come from existing feelings towards the subject or person involved. Cultural barriers, differences in religion, language, traditions, or power dynamics. Cognitive barriers, these stem from emotional or cultural differences, such as how word connotations affect the message. Systematic barriers, often seen in workplaces, they stem from a lack of structure and clear rules. To overcome these barriers, consider improving your physical environment and using technology effectively to reduce distractions. Foster emotional intelligence and empathy to promote open dialogues to address emotional barriers. Be aware of cultural differences and use clear language to avoid misunderstandings. Overcome cognitive barriers by clarifying meanings and avoiding assumptions, and establish clear rules and communication protocols to address systematic barriers. Active listening, non-verbal awareness, and feedback loops are essential to overcoming all these barriers. Effective communication is about facts, emotions, and trust. When used responsibly, it can influence without manipulation. Silence is a potent tool, offering space for reflection and depth in communication. Ultimately, mastering the art of communication takes practice. Engaging with different people in various settings and seeking feedback helps you to grow and refine your skills. Some of the world's greatest communicators exemplified the transformative power of effective communication, like Socrates, Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and Martin Luther King Jr., to name a few. These figures used the art of communication to resolve conflicts and foster understanding. Dale Carnegie's principles for building rapport and influence, such as being genuinely interested in others, avoiding criticism, and listening attentively, underscore the vital role of positive communication. Whether in personal relationships or public discourse, mastering articulation leads to deeper connections and more meaningful outcomes. Here are several highly regarded books on the art of articulation, communication, and conversation skills. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Nonviolent Communication by Marshall B. Rosenberg. You're Not Listening by Kate Murphy. And Talk Like TED by Carmine Gallo. Ultimately, effective communication transcends words. It's the lifeblood of our connections, the thread that weaves the fabric of our relationships, and the catalyst for personal and collective growth. As we navigate a world filled with diverse voices and perspectives, let's remember that communication is not just about speaking. It's about listening with intent, responding with empathy, and engaging with authenticity. Remember Maya Angelou's wise words: people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So let us strive to make every interaction meaningful, enriching, and a source of understanding and connection that echoes beyond our immediate circus.